As people gather with loved ones for the holiday, you may ask yourself, what should I be noticing about my senior family members?
Laura Roman is here from Westminster Village. And Laura, this is a very sensitive topic, but one that's important to pay attention to.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah. It really is. You know, over the holidays, oftentimes many generations of families come together, and it really is a time for you to kind of look at your senior loved ones and make sure that they are still doing well. And so I always suggest at this time of year that people really, over the holidays, also pay attention to their elderly loved ones.
Are there certain things or qualities that we want to look out for, because maybe, you know, we haven't seen them in quite some time and we don't realize perhaps a cognitive or physical decline or even other features that we might need to be aware about?
I think you've hit it on the head. Really, you might first take notice of their appearance. Are they groomed the way that they normally are? Does mom look nice and neat like she always does? Has dad shaved? And see if there's changes there. Secondly, though, you might also watch to see how engaged they are in your conversation. Are they able to follow, or do they kind of sit back quietly and maybe not participate?
To themselves,
you know, COVID, we talk about isolation and things, but of course this is a sign that, you know, you really should be watching out for your loved one.
And another key thing, too, is how they're walking. Is that right? Grabbing furniture or whatever?
Yeah, we call it furniture surfing. So if they walk and they're grabbing onto the couch and walking then and grabbing onto the back of a chair or something, we call that furniture surfing. And really, you know, that might be a sign that they need some assistance, maybe with a walking device, such that they don't fall. Falls are our worst enemy.
Yeah. And that's a tough one, too, because addressing something like this, because you also talk about personal appearance and whether they have fallen, and it's difficult because we might notice something, but then it goes into how do we address it.
Yeah, and I think that many people, it's easier just not to. You know, and I'm here to say, out of love for your family members, it really is time to very compassionately approach them and suggest that maybe there's another option for them. You can ask some very simple questions. Are you lonely? Are you taking your medications? Some things like that that might be really little triggers for you that you might want to look into different options, such as a continuing care retirement community.
I mean, it's just so tough. It's kind of like you dread the day when you say, Mom, Dad, whatever, we're taking the keys away from you.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one for everybody. Think about how you would feel. But, you know, we all know that we're going to face it at some point. And really, if we face it from a point of compassion and love for somebody, hopefully that makes it a little bit of an easier experience.
My husband's grandmother's in a care facility right now as well, and my mother-in-law came home over the weekend, and I asked her, you know, how is Grandma Evelyn doing? And she said, you know, she's actually really good. She's in a place to where they have constant activities and she feels a part of something. So it's not, she's still able to, you know, get up and get dressed and feel like she has that life and people coming to visit her. And that's really important too, because it doesn't have to feel like an end. It's a continuation, but just in a different way.
And I think that's really an important point. It's not that you're sending them to the home, as we used to say. Now people can live very vibrant lives with others that are the same age, with activities that are appropriate, with clinical care wrapped around them. And that really is where a continuing care retirement community comes in, because that's independent assisted skilled nursing.
And real quick, attitude is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. I know it's tough, but it's
how
you look at it.
It is. But I did want to also say that, you know, when a family is faced with this, what do? Make some appointments, make a call, and kind of check into options for them. The weekend of Thanksgiving, Westminster Village North is offering personalized visits.
Oh, that's nice.
So that if family is all in town, they can come together and learn more about a community. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you call our office, we will schedule appointments that are appropriate and convenient for everyone.
That's fantastic. Well, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
You taking the time and, of course, the knowledge that you're able to share as well, because it is sensitive.
It is.
But it's also very important. I think people they need to know that they are loved and they are cared for. That's the most important thing.
And I think if we, as family members, if you heard the words that I hear from people a lot, why didn't I come here before?
Oh, wow.
Look at all the things I'm doing now that I wasn't able to do in my home. And really, it is kind of the next path of a lovely journey for them.
And hopefully a little more freedom, too, and independence as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.